Good morning, lovely people. Mr. Inconsistent is back. Oh dear, it's been a weird and wonderful week, so apologies for no upload. Half term, kids off, not going to work, or going to work and sitting in a ridiculous amount of traffic. Did a video, oops, nearly stalled it, that would have been fun. I did a video on Friday, or I went to do a video on Friday. Left 4:45, left Brentwood at 4:45, and I got home in Rochester, here's my love, at 20 to 9. Big accident on the A2. Which I believe was a fatal accident, unfortunately. Wow. So that video obviously got put in the bin. No one wants to watch a 5-hour video of sitting there doing absolute sod all. Anyway, we are in Wainscott. We are, as usual, travelling to Brentwood through the Dartford crossing, down the A2, then through the Dartford crossing, and then down the M25. No one coming, lovely. Last couple of days has been quite good. Last couple of mornings. Again, tried to make a video yesterday, and then the camera cut out. Very annoying. Could have let it go, but you know. Yeah, it's all just gone a bit skew with lately, but let's see if we can get back on some form of track. So I'm meant to be in Brentwood for 9:30. It is 9:05, so there is no chance that's going to happen. I do need to be there before 10 o'clock, which has every chance of happening as long as the traffic's alright. So cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyes. They should be all good. Go on then. Good boy. Get your chicken. Good. Do it on left. Move my seat back, which in turn will move my camera, so you might see the big head in the camera in a second, so apologies. Bear me 2 seconds. 127. There we go. Bosh. What a beautiful day. 16 degrees. Feels feels a lot hotter than that. It's rather toasty. It's definitely toasty now. Feels like I've got the heating on. Definitely haven't. Petrol seems to be at its lowest that it's been for the past God knows how many months. I think by me now it's 145.8. I think it was an 8. It could have been a 9. I'm not really too sure. I'm moving. Gee whiz. Sorry, mate. So we filled up on Friday morning. That gave me 500 miles. I averaged 46 miles per gallon last week. Currently sitting at 68 miles an hour. Averaging apparently 56.6 mpg. But then I am going downhill slightly, so take that as well. The traffic this week has been okay, as I say, but the last couple of weeks has just been terrible. Unfortunately, the Dartford Bridge is a hot spot for how do you put it? Well, people jumping off of it. From what I know, there's been 7 in the last month. the traffic, but I mean that's the last of the problems. I just wish it wasn't so accessible. Anyone can obviously drive up the bridge, but the barriers are so low. Unfortunately, it's become a bit of a hotspot. It's a shame. Once we're on the A2 after this big bend, this is kind of where we figure out what the traffic's going to be like for the day. If it's slow moving or if it's up and running. I want to keep an eye out for the petrol prices at the services as well, just to see what that is. I know it's a services, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but hopefully that's come down. It was $152 last week. Down on the hard shoulder, that's not a good way to start the day. Oh no, it's not. Highway maintenance. Right, the lovely A2. Very nice, only A5. Come on, mate. But yeah, I just jumped in that lane. Luckily I didn't pull out. Mercedes, and then we should be able to get around this lorry. Berkshire Wing Raiders. Right. Done that van, not very often to see that. Coastbound Customs. Cool. Do up your camper van, eh? Well, the A2 is moving quite nicely. I can see they're all the way down the hill. the M25, I would have thought I would have seen way more than I have. Unless maybe I've just not been paying that much attention, but brand new cars are so blooming expensive. I don't really know how anyone really affords it. Fair play to if you can. I don't want this Focus forever. I'll have it for a couple more months and then we'll get something new, but even then it'll be a 2016. Purely just to save on tax. Yeah. Euro 6 diesel, something like an Audi A6, something like that. Only £30 a year to tax. Otherwise you go for the 2017 one that was made literally 4 months later. I think it's about 130, 140 pound a year to tax. Literally makes no sense, but whatever. Focus ST Estate. Random. Right, Mercedes is trying to come in the middle lane. This ambulance is slowed right down. Probably to let him in. Down to 40 miles an hour. Once we're at the top of the hill, it should start to open back up. Don't know what it is about this here. It always slows down going here. I presume it's just because of the slow lorries. Is there anything I can think of? Whatever happened to Eddie Stover? Are they even still a company? I see their trailers every now and again, but there's those Chelina, however you pronounce it, those lorries are always dragging them around. That big green thing just reminded me of them. Slip road off the A2 that takes you up to the M25. You go over a little flyover bit. And we'll be down going towards the Dartford crossing. That is one ugly BMW. What is that? Oh, what? Not a clue what that is. Looks like a Panda. Looks like some sort of Japanese that's a BMW. Actually, that looks worse, that Range Rover. That's disgusting. It's a body kit on a Range Rover. Right, let's scoot past trailer is bloody massive. Well, it's tall anyway, very tall, very weird shaped. Aerodynamic trailers. I'm going to get right across to the left because you can never see the right hand lane. There is a car there. You would fancy it moving over, but that would be too kind, wouldn't it? We're going to get right across to the third one. So we go into the right hand tunnel of the Dartford crossing. It is, I believe this bit's 60 and then it goes down to a 50 mile an hour. Yeah, it is. There's a 60 mile an hour bit here. Get around the next bend and then it drops down to 50. We tend not to go into the left-hand tunnel because that's where the dangerous goods vehicles go, the big lorries and whatever else, the big tankers. Queue after junction. And the traffic lights pop up and make you stop for 10 minutes or whatever else. Right hand tunnel doesn't really do that. So try and stay in the right hand one. It's nice and clear here though this morning. Queue ahead. Oh, scared the crap out of me. Let me jump. Reason they have this 40 mile an hour bit up is because they've probably just changed the traffic lights. Give everyone a fair chance of slowing down. What I need to do. Yeah, no. Everything's green. Very good, very good. So 50 mile an hour for this bit. System, if they spot any lorries that have got anything overhanging or a bit weird, they pull the barriers down, then you have to do a weird sharp left over there and through another bit of a barrier system. All the traffic lights go red. The big old Dartford bridge in the background. This weird little height restrictor thing. And this is the bit that takes your number plate. Say cheese. £2 paid to the congestion charging thing in the mob. £2.50 if you don't have a dart tag. Get yourself a dart tag account. Make it nice and easy, say 50p or £1 a day. Into the tunnel. The tunnel is a mile long. Don't believe there's any cameras in here. The old boy racers come bombing through here, making as much noise as possible. I used to do it when I was younger. Well, I never got a ticket, so I guess there's not cameras in it. I don't think you can you? No idea. Under some water. Hill onto land. And you get pooped out in Essex. Here we go. We are doing quite well for time. Bridge to the right. She's a big old girl. She's a big old girl. Still 50 mile an hour through this bit. No one really pays attention to it, to be very honest with you. So if you want to go to Lakeside, you should be in the far left lane. The second lane takes you down onto the A13. And the lane I'm in and the one next to me take you all the way down the M25, or you can fast Mercedes very quickly catching me up. Let's give the accelerator a little tickle. The acceleration on this Focus is kind of surprising for what it is. Don't get me wrong, it's not fast. It's by far a fast car, definitely not. It's just a 1.6 Z-Tech. There's nothing special at all. But when you're up at 60, 70 miles an hour and you do press the accelerator, there is a bit of a response there, to be fair. Enough to get you out of trouble, as the old man would say. Got to stop doing that though, wasting a ton of petrol. £70 meant to last me the week. It's Wednesday and I've already done nearly 3/4 of a tank. So I filled up Friday morning as well. So I'm going to shut up for a second. I'm going to do a lung test and just poodle down the M25 for the next 10 minutes. There'll be a little bit of wind noise, but not much else. planning a journey to Essex from Kent, I highly recommend leaving around 9 o'clock. I'd say 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 times it's the best time to leave. However, if you're going from Essex to Kent, I don't recommend that at any time in the morning, to be honest. The bridge in the mornings is terrible. Or it has been for the last couple of months anyway. I don't recommend tackling that until at least early afternoon / late morning. I'm glad my route is this way and not the opposite. Because at home time, around anywhere between 4:30, 5:30, the tunnels are, the Dartford tunnels where I've just come through this journey is really quite bad. But going the opposite way, not too bad at all. What lane are you going in, Mr. Lorry? You're in the middle. No. You're slowing down a lot quicker than I expected. Can I squeeze down the inside? There we go. Stay green, please. Thank you. Got a can under my seat apparently. Did not know that was there. And the lights have just turned red. Lovely. Bad timing on that one. Never mind. We will slot ourselves to the right, and then I can see when the lights turn red on the opposite side. And you wait 3 seconds, and this one goes green. So we just come off at junction 28. The A12 is directly in front of me at the minute. We go around to the right. Oh, green light's missing on that traffic light. Whoa, you're in the wrong lane, you absolute penile. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not written on a big ass sign in front of you, it's written on the road. It's a BMW, I suppose, they make their own rules, don't they? I'm surprised there's not more accidents on that bit of a roundabout. It happens a lot. You've got to kind of expect it. It makes sense to be in the middle lane, it's just the signs clearly say that's not what you're meant to do. It's what it is. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, we've picked up today. Don't know if you would have picked up on that on camera, but the skip lorry basically just started coming across. It could have been a bit of a squash and squeeze. Well, I wanted to be in work at 9:30, but never mind. But as long as I'm there before 10, we're golden, and it's 9:35, so that is not too bad at all. How long have we been driving for now? What, about half hour? Something like that? 35 minutes? I think it's about 9 o'clock I left. Oh no, yeah, 9:05, I think. So yeah, 30 minutes. Not bad. We are in Brentwood. A couple of cars for sale to my left hand side. £31,000 for a V60 Volvo family wagon. 31 grand. Jesus Christ. Open your door just yet, mate. Stay green, please. Thank you. Aston Martin garage. I can only imagine how much they are. If a Volvo, a stinky Volvo's 30 grand, God knows how much one of them are. I'd like to say the Kia garage is more in my price range, but even that isn't, to be honest. That price of the new EV, I think it's an EV9 or whatever it's called, the big 4x4-y looking space wagon. It was like £98,000, I think. Just bonkers. I'm not letting you out, Pikey Steve, sorry mate. Too busy into me. Can't do two things at once. Some very, very, very nice houses along here. I think I say it every time I drive down here, to be honest, but there are some lovely houses. God knows how much they cost. Just to have a little nosy around on Zoopla or whatever it's called. That's an Audi A6, very nice. It does look nice. I do want one of them. All in good time. We shall get one. It's either that or a 5 Series, I'm not sure. I've had a 3 Series before and had nothing but problems with it, so it kind of put me off BMW. I suppose Audi's pretty much the same, but never mind. You get issues with every car these days. They don't make them like they used to. For sale, one and 2 bedroom apartments. I wish it said the price on them. I like being nosy. C200. Very nice. Right, I'm not going to go through Brentwood High Street at 9:30 in the morning. That will be nothing but annoying. So I'm going to chuck a left. Yeah. Anyone coming? No, lovely. Do it right here, dodge the massive pothole. Western Road. More new houses being built. Brentwood seems to be the place to be. Do it right here. Hopefully Mr. Learner Driver does slow down. Well done. Driver there. What did we have the other day? We had a learner driver in an old BMW 3 Series compact thing. Well, that was quite a cool car to do your driving lessons in. Something a bit different. Teach him how to drift a roundabout. Button yet, mate. Oh, much appreciated. Going to Sainsbury's. Zebras crossing. Oh shit, there was. Well, she came out of bush, to be fair, I couldn't see it. Lastminute.com. Right, I'm going to go right on this roundabout. It's very hard to see anyone coming from the right. 1 minute you think it's hunky-dory, the next minute it's blocked. It seems to be okay now. Oh, the traffic lights are red, that's why. Left-hand lane is free. Beautiful, nice and easy. Then we hook a left and we're at the top of Brentwood High Street. Brentwood Basher, Range Rovers everywhere in Brentwood, absolutely everywhere. I call them the Brentwood Bashers. Can you know the lights green, don't you? Oh, you're waiting for a van, I'll let you off. Yeah, they're absolutely everywhere. I think I've seen 4 so far since I come around that corner. 4, 5. There's one parked up over there. 6. Oh, 7. It's literally I think you must get like a 20% discount when you live in Brentwood or something. They are absolutely everywhere. Oh, 7, 8. Oh, that's an Audi, isn't it? Yeah, that's an Audi. How dare you buy an Audi? What's wrong with you? Oh, I wonder what they consider to be better, a Range Rover or an Audi. Choices galore this morning for parking. You know what, I'm going to park down the end. I don't know why I did that, but we're going to park here today. Lovely jubbly. Oosh, Rochester or Wainscott to Brentwood, smashed it. 38 minutes. That might be a record actually, you know. It's up there, it's right up there. Anyway, cheers for driving along with us. Videos are very inconsistent. We're probably going to go down to about 1 or 2 videos a week. Probably because life gets in the way, and if I do loads of videos, it gets about like 10 views a video, whereas I put 1 or 2 up and they reach quite a lot of views. So thanks for watching, very much appreciated. And I will catch you. I'll try and do the home one when I go over the Dartford Bridge. I think something a bit different for once. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers all.